Hello guys, it's Delta49er here with Rivet Head.
Woo!
Woo.
Yay!
I thought you weren't going to say anything there.
No, it's that dramatic pause.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk about the current status of Cube World, or the current not status of Cube, whatever it is, whatever is happening with this game. So, another year is coming to a close.
One more tweet.
Yep, one more tweet. That's kind of why we want to talk about this, because after another few months of darkness on the @Woll_lay Twitter account, where the last tweet was, I just uploaded new dungeon music on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that was oh, thanks.
Thanks. He said, currently changing and adding a lot of stuff in Cube stuff. Thanks. In Cube World to improve exploration and questing. Here's a screenshot of the new world map, and this new world map actually looks pretty sick. But
it does. Did you notice though that
what's going on with like?
That's actually the ground below it.
Yeah. So like it looks like the character should be holding the map, except that it's not.
It's not. Yeah. It's a holographic image of it. It's basically you're going to now have this thing attached to your arm, and it's going to project this holographic map out in front of you.
That's what it looks like.
That's something. I like it though. I mean, it does look pretty.
I like
slick.
the detail. I like the
the detail's good.
Map. But yeah. So like that's all the information we've gotten since August.
Yep.
And what I know everyone asks, eventually on every episode there's someone that's like,
when's the update coming
game,
out?
or like when's the update coming out?
Yeah.
And we have no idea.
No.
There's the Cube World subreddit.
The last bastion of humanity in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty much just
the dregs.
People mourning the loss of.
Like we were talking earlier, though, I am surprised about the Reddit is no longer about he scammed me, he's dead, he's divorced. Like that stuff is gone. It's now jokes about what's going to happen first, and apparently, Trump getting elected was voted on as beforehand, so they got that right. So
yeah, they new president before the new update here.
Yeah.
And it's beginning to. Someone said it's the beginning of another round of the 12 days of Wollay.
Yeah. Well, that's what he did last year. Well, no, he started in October last year.
He was doing stuff in April. He was posting like every day.
Yeah, because when he first started, I think it was last April or last October, and it was like 2-3 times a day. I was like, oh, dude, he's got to be coming out with something.
Yeah, and now we are more than a year later. We're here.
Yeah.
If you look up like Christmas update Cube World,
I don't want to.
It's every year. There's like a 2013. Like, do you think he'll release it? 2014. Maybe this is the year, like 2015. Like, no, it's not the year. It's not happening. And then now,
well, that's the thing. Is like I had somebody on my stream today ask if they said on Reddit that that there's going to possibly be an update, for this Christmas for Cube World, and I'm like, I think the chances of you, like, if you believe that, then you should be buying property in the middle of the desert and somebody's selling a swamp water, because like it's not going to happen. I mean,
and if it does, we will be so surprised.
Yeah, and I also said, and you got your information from Reddit, where they said that he was divorced and already dead. So, I mean, you can take that with a grain of salt. They haven't gotten anything right yet. I mean, it's Reddit. This is where people go to bitch and complain. That's all they do. This is where your conspiracy theories about everything on the planet happen, or in Cube World. So, their own Cube World conspiracies, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, and we literally know nothing about this man who created this game.
Yeah.
All we know is that it was like one of the best $20 we've ever spent, and
he's got the coolest name because his last name is Funk. Because we all need the Funk.
Yeah, Von Funk might be.
Yeah, the Von Funk. The Von Trap, the Von Funks got together. They definitely know all about the sound of music. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like all the tweets that he came out with last year was like he was leading up to something. It looked like.
Yeah, he had his Insta going, his Insta game.
Yeah, he had music rolling out. He had like new things over our heads to show like how we were feeling about things. I'm like the NPCs were happy or whatever. The multiple layered quests, like there was like so much stuff that was popping out, and then crickets again. Until we get a picture of the holographic map saying, oh, yeah, maybe something's coming out. But I've said this before, and I will say this continually. I get that he's a perfectionist, that he needs to do this kind of stuff. I'm all for being a perfectionist, but you've got a fan base. I mean, he's got 116,000 followers on Twitter alone that are dying and waiting for him to put out any information. Take a little bit of your freaking money from when you sold Cube World 3 years ago. Hire somebody to do PR for you. It's not going to cost you a fortune. You can hire somebody to actually post information and put out a release date that you're planning on. You don't have to make a solid. You can do a soft date. It's not going to kill you to say, I'm going to try to have an update out by October of this year. Hopefully. That gives us... That would be something instead of...
That's like a plan.
Yeah, yes. You know, it at least shows direction that you've got an end goal. Right now, we don't know if there's an end goal for Wollay other than the fact that, oh shit, it's been 3 months. Maybe I should give him another tweet. And like, it's annoying.
And I don't know. Like, is there something else that we don't know, like, that is causing him to not post things? Like, that's the thing, like, he doesn't really communicate this. Not like we deserve to know, but we sort of deserve to know.
Well,
like, I mean, what's going on?
I checked. There was not a massive outage of the internet service in Germany for the last 3 months, so that wasn't the option. I mean, unless he's like people say, like, you know, holed up in his room, coding and working on everything, scrapping everything, starting fresh again. Because that's the only thing that I can think is that he has built and scrapped the game about 1,000 times.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible.
I mean, he'll implement something, doesn't like it, and that's something that they've even said. I think in the Kotaku interviews and stuff, like, they've said that he is a perfectionist and that he has, like, he will do something, doesn't like it after a while, and then will scrap it. That's not going to help you release a game. That's not going to help you release an update. You're going to be in this endless, perpetual cycle of it's not ready yet because you've got dreams and aspirations of what it's going to be. And if it's not meeting your expectations, then it's not going to ever come out.
And I assume that when he was selling the game, like, I mean, he probably sold tens of thousands of copies of this game.
Easy.
Like, this thing, maybe even hundreds of thousands. So, like, I guess he would have money for just not doing anything but developing this game. But, like, what is he doing if he's not developing the game? Like, how is he making money? Or, like, does he not need it because he sold it?
Maybe he busks on the street corners, you know,
maybe.
Street performances and stuff, and, you know, does clown makeup. He could be one of those guys that paints himself gold or silver and just stands on a street corner as a statue. I mean, I heard that they make good money. Like, who knows what he does? But I mean, the only thing we know about him is that he is like an elf with purple eyes.
That's true. And like a little sword.
Yeah, and he's all gray. He's monochromatic man with purple eyes.
True.
That's it.
And yeah, we don't really know too much about him. No. Nor do we know much about the game.
But the thing is, it's like, honestly, are you upset with the amount of money you spent on Cube World, the amount of entertainment you've got out of it?
No, like I've spent so many hours on this game. Like it's great.
Yeah, I literally I've spent easy like 1,000 hours in this game.
Weeks. Yeah. Weeks total.
Yeah. And I still run across stuff every now and again that I'm like, holy crap, I had no idea that was an actual thing.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, I don't know.
It's a great game, but I want an update. That's it.
Yeah.
And I don't care if it's a bad update.
No. Because, like, it doesn't look bad from what he's been giving us. Like, anything. It's such a simple game right now that any, like, small additions would not be awful.
So shall we explain what the pre-update is so that people can stop complaining about it?
Okay. So, I know it might be slightly confusing because of, like, the connotation of it in the title, because, like, I'm not saying it in the title. But then I do say it in the episode, so I don't know. But the Cube World pre-update multiplayer adventure series. Pre is simply inferring that it is before the update. Like, we want this update to be released.
Yes.
But it's just we're playing the game before because the original plan when But I can't even. I don't even know why we had an original plan. But yeah, the original plan when I was approached by Blizzard, 101 HD was like, we're gonna do a series, and then when the update is released, we're gonna do like another series with like the new features and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it is called the pre-update. I think I came up with that name. It was probably an awful idea. But
you're the one I can blame for that one.
Yeah. I think because I thought it was pretty clear, but obviously not.
No, it's people have no idea what the hell we're talking
about. Which I can totally see why.
I blame Minecraft for this.
Yes, dude. No, I totally do, because they're like, oh, pre-update, like the pre-release. Like,
you know, it's a snapshot. Where'd you get the snapshot?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
exactly.
I won't blame you entirely. We'll just blame Mojang, because I like to blame them for everything in life in general anyway. So.
But yeah, it's not like that's a good way to put it. It's not like Minecraft. Pre-update just means that we are doing it before the update.
Yeah.
Yes.
We thought it would be maybe a few months of us doing this before the update came out, because the way that the tweets and everything were coming out last year, we thought for sure that he was leading up to something instead of another 6 months of quiet. Because he went from 2 to 3 times a day to daily to weekly to monthly to bi-yearly now.
Yep. And I don't know.
Has Pixie posted anything?
No, I checked that too. Not at all. Well, not since last year at least. But yes, and we should also answer, how can I get the game? Well, okay. You cannot buy the game.
You cannot legitimately get the game.
Yes, and I'm not going to tell you to go pirate the game, because like it's a great game, and like I know there's people that are like, yeah, just pirate it because like you have to release stuff. Like that doesn't really make sense. But like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing it. So like, but I'm also not gonna tell you to do that, because like,
no.
Yeah.
Well, even if you do get a pirated copy of the game, I mean, you're putting in all kinds of faith in the fact that it's going to A, work, B, not be full of viruses and all the other crap that goes along with it. Because no, just wait, be patient.
I think I saw like all the hype in 2013, and then my friend Noob Sniper, who you guys who are watching this video on my channel may know, was like, we're doing a series on this. It's happening. It's a great game. And yeah, so I did actually buy it like in 2013. That's how I got it. So I just bought it a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I saw when BOO played it. I watched a bit of it the first time, but when he came out the second time, he got back into it. Paul Soares did the little thing with it as well. I mean, every time I watched them doing it, I was like, oh, this thing looks amazing. Like, I want this game so bad. But I ran into the same blockade that a lot of people had. You go to the store for Pickrama, and it says, store is currently unavailable. Here, let's take a look.
We have to go to Cube World and then like, shop. No, it's shop, yeah. The shop is currently closed. Buy Cube World. You can follow Wollay on Twitter for the latest news. Latest news. Thank you for your patience. We're being patient. There's the company address right there. It's probably just like a PO box, to be honest.
I'm searching Google.
That's funny.
It is it's in a city.
It is.
Give me a picture view.
This is so weird. It's creepy.
It's a house.
Is it really?
It's a house.
Like it's literally their house. Well, maybe not.
I don't know the rules for businesses in Germany, but
I like the picture. It's rated 3.4 stars, dude.
And there is literally, like, it says Pickrama next to the thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, that's my next vacation.
Next vacation. You should email and be like, yo, can I get a behind the scenes?
Yeah. I gotta go to Germany and visit Wollay and then have an interview. And then I will find out from everybody what's happening in Cube World.
Once and for all.
Yeah, I will be the reason that everyone will find out what's going on. Yeah, it's not that far away. Just the other side of the globe. Wow, yeah. Google Earth is pretty slick now. I'm impressed.
But yeah, also other like questions that we get or at least I get a lot, are like how do you get the skins? I do have a tutorial on that, and I will leave a link to that.
Yeah, I just
like how you like change your characters. Yeah.
I just told everybody that Flash made him for us, just so they can go bug him.
And he won't reply because where's Flash?
It's a black hole. There's just nothing there.
Flash is pretty much Wollay, honestly. It's not as bad.
Hold it. What?
What?
If Flash is Wollay, then that explains everything.
This does explain everything.
He lured us into this game.
He lives in the middle of an interstate.
Yep. His house is a median. I thought he was in Florida, but no. Apparently he's in Germany. And what's the name of the town again? Sarlouis?
Something like that.
My pronunciation for any other languages is atrocious. Sarlouis. It's not a big place too. Like it's like a small little town.
Maybe internet connection there is not good or something. Maybe he's been releasing the update. Like everything is so delayed or something that like he's been uploading the update, just hasn't uploaded yet, and like his tweets are just going out. Like
there's an Ikea down the street. That's probably where he works.
There you go.
That makes sense. I mean, Cube World and Ikea. It's kind of
sort of yeah. All the furniture, like that's actually really funny.
Wouldn't that be weird if he actually did? I mean, he's probably watching this going, "Ah, shit, they figured me out."
They figured me out. I work at IKEA. That's why I'm not releasing the update. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much what we wanted to talk about. Hopefully he will give us more updates, and maybe we'll actually get, or like updates on Twitter, I should say, and maybe we'll actually get a game update within the next year and a half. So
you're such an optimist. Well, let's hope by the next presidency, we'll have a new update.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe he'll be our next president, and he'll just be like, everyone has to work for Programa, and then we'll get an update.
We'll never get anything done.
It's fine.
You know how long he'd pick his cabinet? It would take him years.
He would be out of office.
Yeah.
Or even like remotely decided on a list of like 10 people.
It'd be pretty funny. But yeah.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.